the most expensive street in Bangkok. $20,000 is the cost of 1 square meter. Are we really in Thailand? Sounds like a joke, feels like a scam, and the reasonable question is it worth it? Hi all, my name is Orlova and you are watching Bricks and Bucks channel. I have been living in Thailand for 10 years, building my own business here and honestly telling you all about it. Subscribe, hit likes if it resonates, and then let's go back to the main question, why it's so expensive? This is the Langson Road. Wide sidewalks, trees, shade. It's not Asia with, tangled wires overhead and motorbikes buzzing by, but this is the private club for chosen one. But if we turn the corner, we can find anything that we admire Asia. Motorbikes, wires, street food, everything you have in one street, In 2 minutes, we are in Lumpini Park. Tai Chi, joggers, kids on bicycles, and monitor lizards the size of crocodiles, looking at you if they also took a mortgage in Langson. Bangkok is the city of 12 million, but here you wake up not to a taxi horns, but the bird song from the park. For Bangkok, it's almost a fantasy. Langson has always been a neighborhood for the elite. First, noble estates, later, diplomatic quarters. Today, your neighbors are corporation owners, families from Singapore and Bangkok, top managers of global companies and art collectors. People not just buying square meters, but they are buying status and community. And we all know that we are the average of our surroundings. So just grabbing coffee here, you should to include to your daily to-do list. Let's compare the popular streets of Bangkok. Sukhumvit, it's about noise and crowds of tourists. Satorn, offices but emptiness in the evening. Silom, markets and chaos. Langson, balance, greenery and silence. The park next door, embassies and the business centers within walking distance. And the main thing in Bangkok, you can say just, I live in Langson, and that's it. Everyone instantly knows who you are. I couldn't live without showing where the richest residents of this district actually live. Welcome to Scope Langson. Scope was completed in 2023, only 158 units, and houses were gone even before the official opening. And the detail, the private lift in every unit. So even the Prime Minister is your neighbor, you will never meet him. Shame, really? You wouldn't want to? Ceilings almost 4 meters high, panoramic windows, a bathroom larger than my first apartment. In New York, for $20,000, you will get a shoebox with brick wall view. At Scope, you will get a space for the park outside the window and 6-star service. That's what people pay for. Now the math. One land plot in Langson cost $90 million for 1,600 square meters. For Scope, you need at least 2. That's $180 million just for land. The price of 3 Boeing 737s or a collection of 10 Picassos. And all that only for the crowd beneath one single tower. One bed start at $1.3 million, 2 beds from $2.6 million, penthouses up to $18 million, average price $20,000 per square meter. Yes, more expensive than 90% of Bangkok. Why pay more if you can pay less? Because less means noise and traffic. More means living as if the city works for you. Rentals. 1 bed's lease for $4,000 to $6,000 per month. 2 beds, $8,000 to $10,000 per month. That's $120,000 annually. 3 to 4% yield in hard currency plus capital growth. It may seem Scope is just about showing off, but if showing off pays you $120,000 a year, then it's a very smart showing off. And liquidity, only 158 units. That's it, no more will ever exist. On the market, Scope moves faster than any other luxury condo in the city. Let's forget the numbers at the moment and imagine one day at Scope.
You step out of the private elevator. In 5 minutes, the child is already in kindergarten, while other families are stuck in Soho with traffic. Morning jog in Lumpini, then coffee at Vela, afternoon meetings at Embassy or All Seasons Place. All on foot. Evening, dinner in Sinhon Village or in Gagan Anand.
Here is the legendary school, Matadei School. The current king of Thailand, Rama X, and his sisters, princess sisters, are studied here.
Your child goes to school on foot or rides 5 to 10 minutes. This is not just a convenience. This is a part of status. And the healthcare. B&H, Chulalongkorn, Bumrungrad, the best clinics of Southern Asia. People fly here from the whole region. For a family, it's a peace of mind. For an investor, a guarantee that this district will never lose its value. And the trump card. Almost all Bangkok luxury corners are leasehold. Land rented for 30 years. Impressive but temporary. Scope is freehold. Full ownership. Live, lease, pass it on to your children. That's the difference between a toy and a true asset. Who it suits for families: mornings in the park, afternoons in the garden, dinners in Sinhon Village. For singles, gym, coffee at Vela, meetings at Embassy, dinner and Gagan Anand. For collectors, just simply another box ticked in the portfolio. Rolex, Bentley, penthouse at Scope.
So, is it worth it? In one hand, $20,000 per square meters. It's insane. In other hand, a symbolic address, elite neighbors, service, the best schools and medicine, healthcare, returns and freehold. Scope, it's not just an apartment. It's the ticket to the club where there is no random people. And here is the secret. Among the owners are people at the very top, but you will never meet them because of privately. Just yours. Scope Langsuan. Life where you're always on top. Please write in the comments, is it worth it or not? And see you next time.